Hello, hello, welcome back. Hey, Petman, hi. It is Monday again. Time to compare some cars. And this upcoming week, the GT Sprint Series is going to Hockenheim. I really love this track. I don't know how the Audi will perform there, but we will find out. So let's switch over to the game and check out the track conditions. So I compared setup shops again. Hi, JDM Johnson. Oh, GPU prices are still so high? Oh no. Track conditions for the upcoming races. The air temperature will be 27 degrees. This will result in a 41 or even 42 degree track temperature, so it will be quite hot and slidey. Oh, really? Wow. 5070 Ti, is that expensive now? Pooh. 46%, oh my god. Wind speed is 9 kph from the west and humidity is 59%. As always, we're using a track state of 50%. And of course, the date and time of day when the race is happening. First car, I think. The Aston is a good first car this time. This time I'll switch it around again between mid-engine and front-engine cars. Oh, and there is a bot we need to ban. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's start with the Aston Martin this time. But you are running now a 9070 XT, right? If I remember this correctly. I mean, of course you're free to buy what you want, but I don't think there's anything wrong with a 9070 XT. Of course, the SMP mode, yeah, you will lose a few FPS if you're using that, but other than that, this card is actually similar or even a little bit better and cheaper than a 5070 Ti. Okay, as always, we're using the race setup. Hockenheim R Esport. Ah, okay. If I would be you, I would just keep the 9070 XT. Just not worth it. Nvidia is just charging a premium for a card that it's not even that much better. I hope. Yeah, I hope in the next GPU releases, when there are some, AMD will bring a really good gaming card and Nvidia finally sees, okay, we missed the market a bit of our gamers because they only care about the AI these days. Okay, let's warm up the tires. First car of the day, Aston Martin Vantage GT3. This car should not do the fastest time here. A lot of slow corners, and we all know the Aston is always struggling on corner exits. $550 premium, yeah, that's not worth it at all. Finally Hockenheim again. I really like this track. I learned to like it, let's say it like this. Of course, I bought it already way back when I started in iRacing. Hey Verstappen, welcome in. Hope you're doing well and you had a nice weekend. Yeah, but with my pace I struggled a long time at Hockenheim. There are still some certain corners where I struggle a bit, but I think by now it's okay. Because of DTM. Yeah, I watched Formula 1 here, of course, in TV, and also watched Formula 1 in TV when they were still going around the old Hockenheim track. I was super long into the woods. You did the endurance race at Road America? Nice. How did it go, Verstappen? You did the brickyard for 102 times or what? Oh, crazy. Wow. 6 hours. Hey, tires are getting warm. What? Started P22, finished P6? Congrats, nice result. Wow. What was your car of choice, Verstappen? You're a fuel saving god. Nice. So you outsmarted them. The Beamer. Yeah, I felt so good last week with the Beamer at Road America. I really felt like I can go the pace of the top guys. I had so much fun racing there. I had even more fun in the rain, but sadly it only rained in one race. But it was a nice win. I really enjoyed that. Oh nice, you saved up so much. When you can do 5 more laps. You won 3 in a row with the Beamer, nice. Yeah, but still. Great result, Patman. No matter what split, you have to, like, to win it, first you have to finish it, so still great achievement, 3 in a row. $38 incident points, oh my god. Yeah, 3 wins in a row, really nice. Nice. Okay, I'll check that out. 35 incident points is a drive-through. Oh no. Okay. Trickiest part in the beginning of this track is of course turn 1, the kink. Still struggling a little bit with this corner sometimes. You don't get the off track on the exit. Ah, yeah. So you won the incident points internal championship. Me and my endurance buddy, we always counted our incident points through the season. And whoever had less won it. So I guess your buddy is already out of contention. Lap times should be somewhere around the 138s for me, I guess. The pros are doing 137 mids, depending on the car, of course. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think I would be already happy with a 138. Let's see. Let's set an active reset point. Car still getting faster. Lap times are so short here. Oh, okay, I really wanna avoid the inside curb there. Also, this corner gets increasingly tricky when your front tires wear down throughout the race. I always start to get some understeer there. And yeah, I have no clue what the pace of the Audi will be around here. I really doubt it will be as easy as in Adelaide to be on pace. That was really a joy last week. Felt so strong with the Audi. Would be nice if I can have similar results this week, but I don't think this will be happening. Oh. Oh, from 1.9k all the way down, he lost 100 iRating. Okay. But is over racing in such low splits fun? I always thought they were pretty crazy, the lower splits. I mean, my 2k oval iRating is still pretty low, but you already feel a difference. The races are a bit more controlled and not so chaotic. Split 8. Ah, okay. 139.4 so far. Put the optimal lap and let's see. Car still gets faster. Sub 1.5k overrating is hell. Yeah, I also had this experience in the past. Gained 95. Here we go, Aston. A sub 139 has to be possible. Car's feeling super stable around here. It's really quite easy to control. Okay, 139 flat. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, that was close to an off track. A bit too late. Missed the apex. Hi Vibe, welcome. Happy Monday. Hope you had a nice weekend. Oh yeah, I'm still getting faster. Oh no, lost a lot on the exit here. That's good to hear, JDM Johnson. Hope at some point I can jump back into oval with you again. That was so much fun. Oh! Oh, you're still a bit sick, Vibe? Oh, nice. Some snacks are always good. Why are you quitting iRacing? You're going over to Le Mans Ultimate, where I can pay your way out of the races with your chokers. 21 hours of racing, you're crazy. Yeah, me. Of course. Is the new LMU update already out? Okay, 31 liters left. I'll set another active reset point before the next lap. You mean in iRacing, JDM Johnson? I wouldn't care that much. The way I see it, it's always the best idea to renew your iRacing subscription during Black Friday. You always get like 20 or 25%. And it's still a better deal than just renew now because it's before the price increase. So I think it actually makes no sense to renew now. Yeah, remove your Steam link. I also made this mistake back then, in 2019. That I purchased my first iRacing subscription over Steam. It's just more expensive and useless. Hey, Puromo, welcome. Suggestions for underrated but good sim racing games. Pooh. It really depends. When you're on PC and you're into modding, the original Assetto Corsa is a blast. You can have so much content in there with mods. And the game itself is super cheap right now. And it still has active support from the modding community. If you wanna do some competitive racing, I would advise you to try, of course, iRacing, and there's also Le Mans Ultimate. Really depends. If you wanna a good single player experience, you also can have that in Assetto Corsa. There's some mod that changes Assetto Corsa, so it's like Gran Turismo almost. Really tracks as well, JDM Johnson? On the normal downloader you only can download all of the cars. Ah, okay. But you also can't try new season cars in demo drive. Demo drive is one build, no matter it's Steam or your iRacing launcher. And demo drive is always one season behind. You found Project Cars 2? I have Project Cars 2, but it's not really a game that's played by many people anymore. Automobilista 2 is using the same engine as Project Cars 2. A lot of people are still playing Automobilista 2 because it's still actively developed and they bring new content from time to time. But I personally find the driving model a bit too floaty. But it depends. If you're like driving with a wheel or controller, looks like 139 flat is the best I can do here. Let's reset the car once more and try. Come on. Yeah, the Aston feels super stable, but I'm afraid it will be not the fastest car by far. At least for me. Hey Davito, welcome in. Hope you had a nice weekend. Oh no. Okay, let's reset one more time. Still want to have a good lap time in the Aston. I also would say it's better to remove the Steam link from iRacing. I mean, it depends what country, but in Austria it's way more expensive on Steam iRacing than through iRacing itself. Oh, you crashed out of the 6-hour race? Oh no. Ah, that's annoying. Random PC freezes. Did you find the issue in the end? I know that's always so annoying when something is wrong with iRacing and there can be so many issues. There we go, this could be my sub 139 lap. Looking good. Oh, car's getting slidey a bit. I can do a bit better. Definitely better to go third gear for the last corner. So I'll try this. Always when turning. Oh, that's weird. Could be an USB issue, or when it's only happening in endurance events, it can be the replay spooling. But you have to turn the setting off. Because the longer the race gets and everything is always recording a replay in the background. And this can cause problems in endurance races. just trying to get a good lap in and then... yeah, Automobilista 2 is definitely the better game out of these two. So basically it was like this. The guys from Automobilista 2 licensed the engine from Project Cars, and since they were working on this game, they are modifying the engine and improving it. On 38.9. I guess that's it for the Aston. But as already said, a lot of people like Automobilista 2. I think it has great content choices. They're like historic cars. Pretty much every historic Formula 1 car, historic tracks, that's also a thing. If you're into that, there's no way around Automobilista 2. I think it's pretty much the only sim where you have such a variety of historic tracks. Yeah, but for me personally, the most important thing in any racing sim is the driving feel. Really depends if you're also on a steering wheel. On 38.971. Oh, not good. But the car felt really nice. I give it 5 stars and also very stable. Safe but slow. Okay, let's see. Go on with the next car. Sepang is coming back to Formula 1, really? Okay, what car is next up? Should we try the Ferrari right away? To see how the meta car feels around here. Okay, that's still looking good. Let's go. But there is also a Steam demo of Automobilista 2 that you can download for free, and there you can check it out. You have a few tracks there and also some different cars. If you're interested in getting Automobilista 2, try the demo first. You can see if you really like the game. And then you can purchase it. I've always tried Automobilista 2 once in a while, and I really would love to race these classic GT cars from the early 2000s. But yeah, the first feedback feel, I don't like it. Hello? Is there a setup for... Here we go. iRacing needs Sepang. Hey, poo. I'm actually not sure what track Sepang is. Is this the track with the weird turn 1 where it's almost like a snail corner where you turn in like 180 degrees and then there's a left? Or is Sepang with the super long straights and then there's a hairpin and there's another super long no, that's Malaysia, right? Malaysia is the one with the two opposite straights, right? Oh god, okay. I have no clue. What is the other track then? Oh, the Ferrari. Cold tires and the car has already grip for ages. Oh. Let's see. How much faster I am in this. This should be a good benchmark already in terms of pace. Hey Warzone, welcome! Oh! Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. Discord bot. Come on, the tires warmed up. No mod here? Okay. Bad mods. I have made you a mod, right, Davito? Not doing 100 stream streaks, yeah. Indy felt so bad about it that he lost it, the stream streak. Let's see how the Ferrari will be around here. It feels already fast. Let's hope that the tires get warm at some point and then... Also second gear with this car is here no problem for the last turn. Oh, and you can also take the curb a little bit without unsettling the car too much. Okay, that was too late. Yeah, I think I will be a decent chunk faster than with the Aston. Yeah. Since the BUP updates, the Ferrari is just goated. I hope that the Audi will be decent with the pace. Don't wanna struggle again so much. Also the front end of the Ferrari. It feels very good, very pointy with this setup. Good luck on the straight. Yeah. We will see how the Audi will perform. Hi, DJI. No, it's Go setups. I'm using Go setups. 39.1, okay. I think beating a 138 will be pretty easy with this car. Even though I'm again too late, let's reset. There we go. Yeah. Bit too much cautious. No, this is the new layout. Would be nice to have the old layout here. Super long straightaway, straight into the woods. No, but I think the old layout is available in Automobilista too, but not in iRacing. Yeah. Exactly. And then in the middle of this forest, they built in this chicane to slow down the cars a little. Ah, okay. Okay, I thought you meant the old layout from 2002? Or when was the last time they raced there? I don't think the scan is too new from Hockenheim. But what have they changed in the layout since then? Ah, okay. 38.9. Oh, the Ferrari just rotates so nicely. Just have to make turn 2 at some point. Maybe also first gear is fine. The Ferrari has super long gears. Traction control is set to 2 in this setup. But again, the Ferrari feels so smooth and so fast around here. You picked this car for your iRacing season, you're lucky. I picked the Audi. But the Audi learns me a lot. So that's not that bad either. There we go. Ah, okay. Scanned in 2020. 38.6, we're getting faster. Okay, this is an off track. Ah, first gear. Not bad, not bad. Spielberg historic scan. Oh yeah. That's also an Automobilista too. The old Austria Grand Prix track. This was just a crazy track. There are still parts of it when you go around the Red Bull Ring. They are using some of the old parts as parking spots for the trailers and stuff. And in the middle of the forest there's just like a banked corner. Yeah, just like not as banked as the old Monza version, but still pretty crazy. And what a high-speed track that was. It was crazy. And even now, Red Bull Ring is considered a high-speed track. .38.6 so far. I can go a bit faster for sure. We also still have 35 liters left in the tank. Braking later, getting down to first. Maybe not so bad. Yeah, exactly. The old one was just, it has smooth and round corners. You were so fast. And also through the forest. People couldn't see there. And also, if there was an emergency, also not the best. I guess that's for the same reason they also cut off the huge forest section of Hockenheim ring. Because when there's an accident and it's just in the middle of the forest. Oh! 1/10 up, come on. Oh, no. Give me one more lap. Should I try second gear again? Hey, servus Heditate, welcome. Going through second gear. I think I need to brake a bit earlier. Off-track simulator, yeah. Yeah, I hope the Audi will be good around here. Already figured out that the Aston Martin will be not really competitive, at least in my hands. On the other hand, the Ferrari is feeling really good again. This car is so great. Maybe a bit understeery on corner exits right now. But you definitely can tune that out on the setup. Yes. Also, people will take the calculated off tracks here again. Through turn 1 to get away from the other guys. We'll see that tomorrow again. Okay, 138.5.5. It's not that bad for a mediocre. Yeah, 42 degrees will be super hot. Oh, it cooled down a bit, 40. I had 42 before. You stick with Porsche Cup again? Where's Porsche Cup going? Okay, the Ferrari was already solid. Yeah, almost half a second faster. Also felt really, really good. 549. Handling, I give it a 4 out of 5. Stability was also very stable. Fast, but bit understeery. All right. Off to the next car. At Barcelona. I had already great battles at Barcelona with Porsche Cup cars. What layout is it? Is it the good one? Hopefully not the... Is the Moto layout the bad one? Mm. Normal Grand Prix layout. That's the good one. I think the Moto layout is the weird one. Okay, next car. What should we take? Jump right into the Corvette. Let's see how it behaves through turn 1. Let's double check. Here still, everything is fine. Yeah. Same conditions as Go setups. and VRS. I think Barcelona in Porsche Cup was also where I cracked 4K iRating the first time. But it was still with the older car, with the 992.1 or the normal 992. The car still had no ABS. Okay, let's see how the Corvette feels around here. Here we go. Yeah, the motorbike layout of Barcelona, I don't like that at all. The last corner is so weird, or the last few corners, when you're not used to that. I think it took me all week to get used to this last section. Okay, let's see how the Corvette feels around Hockenheim. Hopefully this car gets a bit of a patch at some point. I would love to see it more in the races. Usually there's just one car in every second split or so. One brave driver who is using the Corvette. A Ringmeister, oh yeah. At Ringmeister there are some really fast people racing there. Because they live, they breathe, they drink Nordschleife every day. And this is just their track. So I'm not sure how confident you are around the ring. Oh, there we have the good old loose rear of the Corvette. Ah, love that. Rear tires are warm. There are even some people who are only driving Nordschleife in the sim. I mean, I saw 2K iRating guys who were just smoking 4 or 5K iRating guys around Nordschleife. And how is it possible to have such like a 2K iRating but are so fast around Nordschleife? They're only racing this, I guess. Really? What crazy dude must this have been? Oh, since month. Ah, okay. I thought you meant my 100 lap challenge. But that did it in a day. That's still haunting me. Corvette has good traction, but again, the rear is just very happy to rotate. Ah, they only stream Nordschleife, no other races. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It is one of the greatest racetracks. But for me, only racing Nordschleife wouldn't be enough, I think. There's so many great tracks. with with so many different characters as well. Like when you take Sebring, for instance, where the track is just super bumpy and slippery because half of it is an old airbase. Yeah, Barcelona into turn 1 you can overtake pretty good. Then it's a bit tricky, that's true. But there's also into the second hairpin sometimes you can overtake in Barcelona. But then you're on the outside for the next corner. That's not always the best idea. Ah, Vibe is one of them. Okay, let's set an active reset point. Tires are getting warm now. 39.6. This is my first flying. Whew. This will be not the easiest task. But you can brake super late with the Corvette, that's already... I don't know if it makes totally up for the loose rear, but at least a little bit. Change the brake bias a bit more forward, just to be safe for now. Let's see if I can crack the 139s in this car. I'm already happy. Just north. Yeah, it's fine. I totally understand it. But some people just love Nordschleife so much. And I think also Ringmeister is great for everyone who loves Nordschleife and just wanna try different cars and master every car around there. Oh, 39 flat. Whew. Oh yeah, he and Lewis Hamilton made it infamous. There was also Grosjean's crash, right? Where he got burned, right? A few years later. When Grosjean wasn't in IndyCar yet, where he still was crashing Günther Steiner's cars. Ah, that was in Bahrain, okay. Apparently the Corvette is one of the best GT3s to drive in real life. Yeah, I heard this as well. They already got so many wins with this car, also on different turf. And I heard that there might be a Corvette entry for the Nürburgring 24 next year. That would be nice. I heard something that the Audi guys might switch over and jump into a Corvette because it doesn't make any sense to race the Audi anymore. That would be cool. Yeah, there was also one crash where Grosjean was hit by a tire, right? Or was it the same crash? No, I think it were two different. One was where he got hit by a tire and the halo saved his life. And the other one was... Yeah, just make it a little bit more, give it more aero on the rear without any drag, and I would be already happy with the Corvette. On every other aspect, this car feels super nice actually. Has really good traction, turns in quite well. Maybe give it a bit more power. Oh, and less understeer on corner exits. I know that's something you can tune out with setups. Okay, let's set an active reset point. Try to push below a 139. Oh, this corner is so scary. Sideways through the whole corner. I don't think I have the balls to do this in the race. Good exit. Yeah, true. I just saw the highlights, but for Hungary it was really a nice race. I mean, Ferrari dropped the ball again. But also, like, Verstappen was doing pretty well, even though he was struggling all weekend with the car. And Russell messed up the start, right? That's why he was so far behind. Here we go. Sub 139 lap. 38.9. Yeah. Yeah, because it's Max. Ooh. Can go even faster. Hey, Ricky Bobby, welcome back. I'm doing fine, thank you. I had a good weekend. I was working, but still was fine. Hope you're doing good as well. No, I haven't checked what GT4 will race at Suzuka. The last time I raced GT4 in Suzuka, I think I used the Merc. I have to test again how the Beamer is at Suzuka. That could be that I'm jumping back to the Mercedes. Maybe I could try it out if there's some time left today after the GT3 comparison. I have to say, the Corvette feels really nice, except for turn 1. There's the only part of the track where this car feels scary for me. Not undrivable scary, but you have to be focused to not overbrake here and lose the car. Ah, okay. Yeah, Porsche is for sure a safe choice for track like Suzuka, and also Porsches always have great cornering speed. Let's reset this. Especially through the S's, you will have a good good pace with the Porsche. I'm pretty sure of that. Come on, one proper try. Yeah, off track. I don't care. I'll take it. My optimum lap time would be a 1:38.5, so pretty sure the Corvette would be under the cars that have decent pace around here. But I'm not sure. Oh, you can brake so late in this. There we go. This is a good lap. Bank I could go even faster than this. But of course, there's always turn one. 1:38.605. I'll take this. Almost as fast as the Ferrari so far. But at the cost of stability. Handling was actually fine. Give it 4 stars. Stability, I only can give it 2. Fast but loose in turn 1. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I also really like the looks of the Corvette. It just looks like a fighter jet. Hey, Ghost Guns, good afternoon. Welcome in. All good, all good. Okay. What's next? Should we jump and try Porsche or the Acura next? Drives like a shopping cart. No. Let's try the Porsche. Actually, the Corvette, it drives totally fine. Just the lack of rear downforce is a bit weird. But that's pretty much it. When should I test the Audi? I think I get already a bad omen that the Audi will not be fast around here. Lambo and Audi together. So so I get twice as bad feeling. Because I see that the Lambo is again faster than the Audi. It's probably a good idea. Okay, let's see how the Porsche can perform. think the last time I raced the GT3 here, it must have been the Mercedes. Hockenheim is a bit of a smaller track, so maybe the Merc is doing good here again. Let's get the tires warm in the Porsche. Still trying to remember when I raced the Porsche for the last time. I think it was Mount Panorama 1 season ago. Car was feeling pretty good there, was just a bit slow on the downhill section. Hey, Cool Mods Bro, welcome back. I'm doing great. Hope you're also doing good as well. Great to have everyone back here at the beginning of the week. Now let's see. So far, the Ferrari, the fastest car for me. But as my challenge demands, I will have to race the Audi again. I hope I'm not too far off. Also, will be interesting to see how the Ford Mustang feels around here. I mean, in the fixed setup race, there's not really another car to choose except the Mustang or maybe the Ferrari. But any other car is just much slower because of the fixed traction control settings. Okay. Tires of the Porsche are getting warm. The car feels pretty nice actually. Sometimes the Porsche can be a bit understeery. Here it feels really nice actually. Oh, but my lap time doesn't look that good. Let's see. When we push, it's just my second flying lap. Late. Yeah, another 4 streams week. I'm so happy to have so much time now during the week without any interruptions. But of course there will come other times again where I have to stream a bit less. And when I'm away again for work, I'll have to leave out a few weeks, unfortunately, again. I will go to the Netherlands for work in autumn. No, not in autumn, in winter time. In autumn I will be in another part of Austria for almost 2 weeks to set up some lighting and installation. $39.7. Okay, maybe Me and the Porsche are getting friends here. Car actually feels quite nice. Usually that means I'll be also slow in it. Let's see. Eight tenths up, but it's from my first lap because the second one wasn't counted. But I think we will see some Porsches this week for sure. That's feeling really nice. Maybe I'll turn down the TC to 0 the way it was intended. There we go. $39.1. Oh no, another off track. Come on, Pete. Oh yeah, Porsche is feeling really nice around here. Pretty sure I can do a 138 in this, and my lap time is already so close to the Ferrari's lap time. Pretty sure we will see a lot of Porsches again. Oh, Water Nation! No! That makes me spin already. Hey, thank you for the raid, man. Welcome in, raiders. I hope you had a nice stream, Water. I hope you had a nice weekend, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow, Mikey. Really appreciate that. Did you say Porsche? Yes, usually I'm always struggling a bit in the Porsche. But here it feels like even I can do good lap times, or decent lap times. So maybe we'll see a lot more Porsches in the GT Sprint races this week. But of course I still have to race the Audi because of my challenge. I hope the Audi will be good around here. I will test the Lambo and the Audi right after one another, because these cars are so similar in driving style. But for now, try to focus on a good lap with the Porsche. I hear the soft front end of the Porsche really helps me actually a lot. It depends on the setup. What I've learned using different setup shops for this car is some setup shops set up this car completely different, and then it also feels much easier to drive for me. And some other setup shops, I don't know, they have just a different philosophy or whatever. And the other car is just super hard to get pace out of it. I guess for faster drivers with like 6 or 7 KI rating, they can really adapt to a car much better than I do. But with the setups from Go Setups, I did never the fastest lap time in the Porsche. So usually when I get in the range of the other cars, it's already a good sign that we will see more Porsches than in the last week. But also in Adelaide it wasn't too bad. There were always some Porsches on the grid. But I really doubt that I will be as fast with the Audi as last week. Really had a blast in Adelaide. The Audi felt so strong and fast. And also Road America in GT4 was just so much fun, especially in the rain races. Where I raced Dempsey for the win. He was in the Merc, I was in the Beamer. Okay, now let's focus up. Also through here the Porsche is just so smooth. Through turn 1 the Corvette was definitely the scariest car so far. But my lap time with the Corvette was actually pretty decent. Wasn't expecting this. Okay, this could be a 138 finally. Teeny bit too late here. And lifted a bit much. That's still right. I really can stomp onto the throttle. Hi Simon, welcome back. Pretty good. Getting warmed up for Hockenheim this week by comparing all the GT3 cars there. 39 flat. And there is more possible for the Porsche. Okay, let's reset. Pretty sure I can do a 138 in this. There we go. Hope you had a great weekend, Simon. Next season Corvette challenge. No, please. Please don't. Maybe with a different setup shop it's easier to drive. But from what I know, Go Setups does not have the trickiest setups already, so it's more a driver issue. All good on my side. I was working on the weekend again, but everything went smooth. And now I'm happy to be back in the rig, and this week will be again a 4-day extreme week, so hope I can get in a lot of races again. Through here I can go faster. Can be just so early on the throttle with the Porsche. And the car is just gripped for ages. Here we go, here we go. That's looking good. I still have to try them. Big gains, yes. Decent lap, decent lap. 38.67. I still want to try Hymo setups at some point. But yeah, I think maybe for 1 month it would be fine to test them, like I did with Grid and Go. Grid and Go also felt good. The Grid and Go setup for the Porsche felt really nice, actually. 671 handling. The Porsche felt crazy good. It also was very stable. Cannot really complain about the Porsche this week, so... Let's update my sheet. Okay, what car should be next? Maybe some front engine car again. I think I'll jump into the Merc next. I'm pretty sure the last race I did here, I did with the Mercedes AMG. Grid and Go also has a download app, I think. Yes. It was last autumn. I'll try the Merc first and then jump into the Beamer. But usually I'm not really fast on the Beamer. But maybe it's also a nice surprise, as the Porsche was. But in general, the Grid and Go setups felt a bit more snappy. And Go setups sometimes feel a bit understeery. But for me, it's easier to tune out some understeer if I don't like it than to tune in some understeer. But in the end, I guess it comes down to taste. But I really want to try Hymo setups and also Coach Dave at some point. But they're also nice. And also Yuri is building setups for Coach Dave, so should be really, really good. But that's always the thing. Are the setups also nice to drive for a driver like me with 4K iRating and not only for the 6, 7, 8K iRating guys? Okay, the Mercedes. Let's warm up the tires. A brake noise. I don't miss that from the Merc. I think it was 3 seasons ago where I almost only raced this car. I felt so fast in it. I mean, it was essentially that what the Ferrari is now to me. Where I always do the fastest lap times in the Ferrari. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's... I know sometimes emotions get high in iRacing. But when someone is waiting like to crash into you, that's so childish. Those people should go back to, I don't know, doing Wreckfest. Or Trackmania. But in Trackmania you can't crash people. I mean, I know it can get heated in races. You feel like there's a lot at stake, and in one thing that's also a really good sign for iRacing as a sim, because that shows that people really care about it. But when they fall into these childish behaviors, that's just unnecessary and doesn't belong to serious sim racing. You always can make a mistake or like get into a bit more heated argument, yeah. But that just shows that people have passion for the sim. I mean, I don't want to say that there's no passion in American Truck Simulator. But there will be a lot less heated arguments, I guess. No, I also care in LMU a little bit more. Because when you're not racing in rookies in LMU, it's also already a bit better racing wise. When I started with online sim racing on PC, I still have nightmares from that. Open lobbies in Assetto Corsa, open lobbies in Project Cars 1. It was just pure chaos. No punishment, nothing. People were just going crazy. You mean LMU? Okay. I mean, I'm also not paying for race control. I'm also a free user. Yeah, what tasted a bit foul was their announcement last week. Where he presented this with the jokers that you can take every 10 races or so to wipe one bad result. But I think they changed it now, so it's for everyone, not only for the paying users. But yeah, I think that's not the best angle to put this. I don't know if they changed this as well, but in the beginning you only could report other drivers when you were paying for race control. You had no chance reporting when you were a free user, so that's also a thing. But on the other hand, to be fair, we're also paying for iRacing. So and I'm not sure what race control costs right now. When you take the highest tier, you also get all the updates with it every time, just like season pass. Oh, the mech fits really good here again. Yeah, the way I heard it, now everybody can wipe one race out of the last 10 or so. Or is it now gone because of the backlash? The other thing they announced was you have free. You can report someone 3 times or report 3 times And when the report was valid, you get the card back. Like you have free report cards or whatever. Ah, it's gone now. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help to get more serious. It's sometimes you have a bad race. Also in real life, people crash. Ah, okay. And the reporting? Can everybody report now? Or still only the drivers who pay for race control? I mean, for me, it doesn't matter, actually. I just sometimes try to have fun in LMU. My series sim is still iRacing. Oh, feeling good in the Mercedes. Just a casual sub 139. And yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, they reviewed all of the incidents manually, and they have now a system in place where it's going to be much faster. So I hope they changed it so everybody can report unsportsmanship, driving, or griefing. Something like this just does not belong into sim racing. Ooh. For those people, they're still Mario Kart. Come on. Here we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Getting faster. I really like the Merc around here, sadly. I can't race it here. Ah, thank you. Reporting is still behind the paywall. Yeah, that's... I don't know. To me, that's also like pay to win in a way. Or you don't give the free user the same chance at least. I know they want people to sign into the race control subscription. But there must be other ways without degrading the free users to like less worthy. No, I wouldn't say that. I think there's a lot of people who care about LMU. Because LMU has one big thing up its sleeve, and it's the entry, the cheap entry. You still get good racing, of course. Content is not there where iRacing is, but iRacing started in 2008. And yes, you have just an easy entry into proper sim racing against other drivers. Everything is pretty much streamlined now, and you just buy this and just like any other game you did before, and you can race. In iRacing first you have to sign up, then you get to this menu, which feels really overwhelming for the first 2 months. Then you get to the in-game car menus that still feel a bit overwhelming in the first 2 months. I still remember when iRacing was still only playable in the browser or the menu. Can you believe that back then? iRacing, the menu was in the browser. Was working well. But that's... yeah, like that was a thing for sure what made a lot of people afraid of the sim, because you had so many stuff you can click and what is this, what is that? I'm just talking about myself there. Oh, with the new UI, it's already much more streamlined, the experience. But I also tend to forget this at times, that being new to iRacing can be quite a bit of a hurdle. There's so much stuff you need to learn and need to know. And that's just much easier in LMU, because in LMU it's set up like any normal racing game that you also would play in single player. Yeah, I think the lap that I did with the Merc was already pretty good. I'm just doing more laps because the car feels so nice again. You think in iRacing? Yeah, there you really have to make a split between really bad behavior and griefing and people not knowing better, or just beginner mistakes. Because a lot of stuff that people are reporting in iRacing are just beginner mistakes that everybody will make at some point. Ah, you mean in LMU? Yeah, I got crashed out in LMU already a lot of times. But I knew before that I cannot report it, so yeah. Was a good thing I didn't care too much about my rating there. Yeah, I mean, to filter out those people who are only here for some Mario Kart action, it would be definitely good for also the free users to be able to report certain incidents, because those drivers are not needed. Not in the gold races, neither in the bronze rookie series. Oh, the Mercedes feels so nice. I would love to race this. I guess also the Mustang will be a great choice again. Usually, if I'm feeling good in the Merc, also the Mustang will feel pretty nice to drive around. Same track. Losing out a bit. Okay, 1:38.628 is the time for the Merc. Yeah. This car feels really nice still. What? The Corvette has the fastest... No, the Ferrari has the fastest lap time. I was already 627. Merc was pretty fast as well. Pretty much the same time as the Porsche. Handling, I have to give it a 5-star. Also stability. Yeah, will be there some one car that really stands out in terms of pace? I don't know. Okay, next. Let's drive the Beamer. But as always, keep in mind, usually not the fastest with the BMW. But maybe this is also a nice surprise as we had with the Porsche around here. Then we have the Lambo, the McLaren, the Mustang. First, let's see how the Beamer performs. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. I'm really enjoying to drive the BMW GT4 car lately. I'm really having a blast in this GT4 series using the Beamer. Also feel pretty strong on pace. But with the GT3 car, I don't know. Doesn't feel it anymore for some reason. Oh. Maybe I also have to try to really underdrive it a bit to extract more pace, but that's weird. I bought the Beamer back then when it came out, and back then it really felt pretty good, but the steering feel of this car always got more indirect over the years. Also on cold tires, so I don't really feel the front end that good. But hey, let's see. Last week at Adelaide, there weren't many Beamers on the grid. Don't think I saw a Beamer in top split. But the interesting thing, I really saw more and more Audis throughout the days I was racing there. So, I mean, I guess part of it was, of course, because the Audi had strong pace at Adelaide. It's really nice to see the popularity rise again of the Audi, even though it's already getting phased out. I'm just hoping that when they bring the new Lambo, the Temerario GT3 to iRacing, that it will feel as nice as the Audi. I still think that the Audi drives a bit nicer than the Lambo even though the Lambo is always a tiny bit faster, usually. But the driving feel, I still prefer the Audi a bit more. It just feels less understeery at least with Go setups. Okay. Let's see how the Beamer performs. $39.9 is a first flying lap. Too bad. Also feels quite stable through turn 1. Even clipped the curb on the inside and the car still stable AF. But I think the last time I raced here it was even IMSA. It was multiclass, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I can lower the ABS a little bit, put it down to 3. Yeah, if I can shave off a second, then it would be a decent lap time for me in the Beamer. Last week someone said, I'm pretty sure the BMW can't be that far off in pace. And then nobody raced it the whole week. $39.2, we're getting closer. This should be the first lap where the tires are really warm enough. So I'm pretty sure I can go 3/10 faster. Oh, I was a bit late here. Lost some time. That still was okay. And maybe the secret of the Beamer is not overdriving the car. And I tend to push the car harder when I'm seeing that I'm not fast enough. But that's definitely the secret for the GT4 Beamer. Underdriving the GT4 BMW and you will be so fast. Last week at Road America even had battles with 7K drivers. Ah, here we go. A surprise. Ah, lost some time with this drift. But looks like the Beamer can be as fast as the other cars for me. Though that usually means a lot of people will use the Beamer as well. Will be interesting. Oh, still hoping for the Audi to be somewhat competitive again. I mean, it was interesting to dig into the setup a little bit in Virginia and try to find some pace. But of course it's a bit... It's not annoying, but it makes you feel a bit sad because you're already doing your best and then still can't be as fast as the Ford Mustangs or the Ferraris. Or you just knew that I would be faster than a Ferrari? That was the most annoying thing. But I think in the end, when I'm through with this challenge, it will help me a lot, learn new stuff. Because I believe you don't learn as much when you're not struggling. And the struggle with the racing the Audi, it really made me already look into my telemetry much more and also into the setup. So even though I didn't see the improvement in iRating right away, I noticed an improvement on my racecraft for sure. Now it feels like I'm sliding a bit too much on corner exit. Exits are not good anymore. But I'm pretty sure 138.6 is also possible in this. Even in my hands. I missed the apex there. I still have to check the rest of the schedule. Because there are some GT4 weeks that are coming up where I cannot race GT4, so I will stay with GT3 racing all week. I will be also interesting to see how much I can improve from day to day. Oh, come on. This exit was so bad. Let's give it one more lap. TC1 is... TC1 is not off, apparently. I have to take a bit more care on throttle application with the Beamer. Now I won't lose as much time on corner exits. But as always, over the curbs, Beamer's just super stable. Come on, give me my 138.6. Has to be doable. One more try. Also here the car is super easy to control through the kink. No, I was a bit too hesitant. Last lap I was too early on the throttle and now I was a bit too late. But the lap looks still decent. Oh. Highest pressure in the rear tires, 1.8 and 7.6. It's not that bad. But of course the track temp will be quite warm this week. on, a little bit better. Yeah, it's going to be better. My lap in the Beamer, 1:38.687. What a pleasant surprise. $38,686. Handling was actually not bad at all. I also have to give it a 5-star. So many 5-star cars this week. And it was also pretty stable, just a bit loose on the rear. Bit loose on corner exit, but that's it. Not bad, not bad. Okay, what should be the next car? I will take a short toilet break and I'll be back in a minute. In the meantime, you can give me some advice on which car I should try next. We only have 5 left. I think I might be trying the Acura, but we'll see. I'll be right back. I'm just taking a short toilet break. I'm on. Oh my god, look at this big crash. Damn it! Oh, damn, they're so aggressive. Okay, I'll let him go. Otherwise, this ends in tears, and it ends in tears. Bye bye, buddy. Okay, I'm on the outside. I don't want to be on the outside.
Car on your left. You got a slow car on the right. Left side. There's an incident ahead. Keep to the right. Go left. Still there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. You're on the right. 3 wide. Still hold. Left side. 2 wide. Keep to the right. Clear.
Ooh.
There's an incident behind.
Another car in the grass.
You got a slow car on the right. Slow car ahead. Left side.
Oh, slight touch. He doesn't stop spinning. Oh god. Oh yeah, good exit.
There's
an incident in
Go
turn
right.
2. Looks like it's
Ooh.
Go right. Go right.
Left
Car on
side,
your
clear left.
Clear on the left. Go right.
Oh yeah, good exit.
Car on the left.
There's an incident in
Go
turn
right.
2. Looks like it's
Ooh.
Go right. Go right.
Left
Car on
side,
your
clear left.
Clear on the left. Go right.
Okay, yeah, he's not trying to brake. Oh, and then he's going for the 360. Oh god. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh my god, I witnessed a murder. Okay, let's go back to the track. I think I'll go with the Acura. Last week, this car was really a nice surprise. It felt pretty good. But I didn't saw many people racing it in Adelaide. See how the Acura performs around Hockenheim. Hey, Simrex! Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. It's getting warm again, at least in Austria. It's always your last day off. Ah, okay. For me, it's my first day off. That's my Friday, really. Okay, let's see if the Acura feels as nice as last week. Had already a few surprises this week. So far, the biggest surprise for me is the Beamer. Usually, I'm always struggling to get some good race pace out of the BMW. But here it felt pretty nice. Yeah, also the Acura felt really nice at Adelaide last week. But my challenge still demands only racing the Audi. So I'm still waiting to compare the Audi. Hopefully I get some fast laps in it. Oh, cold tire feel, not bad at all in the Acura. I don't know, since a few weeks this car really feels a lot better again. Don't know what's the cause of this. Also haven't noticed any big BOP changes with this car. Okay. Tires are still not warm yet, but let's see how the first flying lap will turn out. And how the car feels through turn 1. I was a bit cautious there, but felt pretty stable. Not like the Corvette. With the Corvette going through turn 1, it was a dance on a racer's edge every lap. Even though I felt pretty good in the Corvette as well, but turn 1 it was just really scary. When you have to overbrake, when you have some traffic in front of you, it's pretty easy, I guess, to lose the Corvette there. When you have no traffic in front of you all race, then it would be fine in the Corvette, even for me, but I know myself. When I have to brake a bit too much and then shift the weight of the car too fast and just lose the rear of the Corvette. Also a bit understeer here. But overall, so far the Acura feels quite nice. Oh, I'm also interested how the Ford will feel around here. Guess it will be the most used car in the fixed setup race again. Ah, off track. To right. But as it's still not really warm, so we have to wait until the next lap to get a comparable lap time. It was a good sign with the other cars, where the first lap was already a 1:39. But with the Acura, I was sliding out in a few corners way too much. Oh, a bit better. Also will be interesting to see what happens to this car. It's not raced anymore in real life. So will they keep it in iRacing in the active roster or also phase it out? I'm pretty sure they will bring in the Toyota GR-GT3 at some point. What else could be a new brand? Yeah, totally. I also think the more the merrier. Like more variety brings more excitement to the races. But I'm not sure if they will keep the Acura. Might be. I mean... I guess it also depends a little on when they will bring the new engine with the multi-threaded physics calculations. Then maybe they also can add more different cars per race series. Yeah, but that's the thing. Will it be better in terms of diversity because there are more options that can be fast theoretically? Like right now you also can race the Ferrari and the Mustang pretty much everywhere and be competitive. All the other cars, it really depends. It depends on the track layout. Like last week, Adelaide was great for cars like the Rambo or the Audi. That's why I fear it already a little bit to try the Audi here. I hope I won't be too slow. So this is lap 5. The Acura now really grips up pretty well, so tires are definitely warm now. It's nice that the car does not oversteer randomly. It just understeers and slides a bit if you're exceeding the grip limits. Hey, safety car, welcome. The Austrian bull, yeah, we'll see. You will see. If I'm getting close to the 4K iRating edge again. I was already pretty close after Virginia to go below 4K iRating. I was lucky that Adelaide served me really well. Also had some great results in GT4. But also in Adelaide. Hey, Baba Ganoush bag, welcome. A single make for each series. Yeah, I mean, would be for sure more. I don't know if there would be more diversity. because there would be still some cars that excel on certain tracks, and then you just pick the one that is fast on most of the tracks. I think maybe it's still a bit better the way it is now, because at least at really twisty and short tracks, you know, you still can race the Audi. Even though on other tracks you won't have any pace. Yeah, it really depends. 39.3. Also this car for turn 1, pretty safe. Oh, lost quite a bit of time on the exit here. Let's lower the TC. Set it to off maybe. See if that helps. I'm also pretty sure I can go below 139 in the Acura. When will the new Merc start to race in real life? Will they bring it next year already? I know that Mercedes always has the tendency to test their cars a bit longer before throwing them into official races. Also, they don't have the same fate as the new Lamborghini Temerario. Car is just not finished, and now it gets a bad rep because it's off pace. I just saw today that the one driver in DTM in the Ford Mustang is really strong now. He's pretty young too. Really nice to see a Mustang excel in DTM. Fortunately, I forgot his name. Okay, my best so far is a 139.29. So 3/10. No, I like to see also some diversity in DTM. We need Mercedes on top. Yeah, but Mercedes won already so much in DTM. And of course with the AMG GT3, this car has won so many races already. There we go, 138.9. Let's give it one more just to see. Now I got a better exit here. But I don't think I will get close to 138.5 with this. European muscle. I still think it's a bit sad how the new rear of the new Mercedes looks. I don't know if it will be the same for the GT3 car they will bring, but right now it looks a bit like, it gives me a bit of Ferrari Luce vibes from the rear. The front looks fine in my opinion. But the rear is a bit, I don't know. Yeah, but the Black Series still has the old looks, right? Not the new, like, weird. Okay. 138, 797 for the Acura, not bad as well. So I'm pretty sure can also race this car this week. Interesting. So close in pace with a lot of cars. Okay, Acura 138.797. Handling, I give it a 4-star. It was a bit understeery, but it was pretty stable. Also 4-star. But yeah, Acura, pretty nice. Let's highlight the Ferrari for now. It still has the fastest lap time. And try the next one. What? No, it's not the Corvette. It is still the Ferrari by half a tenth. I was also looking at it wrong before. Okay, now I think it's Mustang time now. Yeah, still second fastest. Yeah, but turn 1 was sketchy with the Corvette. Let's jump into the Mustang. Then we really know if all the other cars were just slow. Then I think it's time for Lambo and Audi action. Hockenheim eSport race setup. Let's go. PC is off. I think I'll turn it on for the first 2 or 3 laps. Hey Andrew. McLaren last? Yeah, maybe. I'm still open for input. I'm just trying to get like mid-engine, mix up mid-engine and front-engine cars. Because last week I did like front-engine cars first and then mid-engine cars last. And for some people it felt like, okay, I'm getting faster overall with the cars that I used later, but that was not the case. It was just the case that the front engine cars weren't as strong for me. Hey, thank you for the follow, Junk Mind. Really appreciate that. Welcome in. Oh, yeah, there it is. Cold tire Mustang torque. Maybe let's put the TC to 3 in the beginning. Okay. Try to get some heat into the tires. Also this straightaway, even though Hockenheim is pretty short and twisty, it's pretty important to get some good top speed in the GT3 car you're choosing, because this is the best opportunity to overtake into this hairpin. Most overtakes will happen there. Opa. Okay, okay. Oh, that's an oldie, Outcast. What a song. I haven't heard this in 10 years. Oh, the Ford has good grip for here. I think I can turn down the TC already. At least to 2 for now. Oh, let's see. I feel a bit late again. Thank you for the follow, Alte Uhr. Okay. I mean, the tires still need to warm up in this car. But the front end of the Mustang is feeling great as always. Still preferred the feel of the Mercedes a bit. But I guess the Mustang will be fast again. Let's see. Next lap should be already comparable. Let's also set an active reset marker. 39.1. Okay, also now finally without an off track. Still a bit too late on the brake. But when the first flying lap is already close to a 138, this is already a good sign. Oh, I was a bit late again here. Now with the Mustang, I also have to brake a bit earlier, just like with the Beamer. Slightly underdrive the car. Helps me with pace, I think. Okay, let's turn TC off. 38.6 already. I wasn't even trying. Let's see where this will end. I think the Mustang can have great pace around here. I mean, this lap I messed it up already, but doing a 138.6 this early into the stint already. Oh, again, too late. Brake a bit earlier, Pete. That's already a good sign. Still have 41 liters with me. Usually I'm doing the faster lap times at around 30 liters left. Okay, here we go. Ah, sadly off track again. But better exit here. I think I might lower the ABS as well. To 3 or so. Let's see. A bit too much throttle. Okay, much faster through here. Oh, this thing has grip. Ah, missed the apex again. It still will be faster. On 38.4. So it looks like the Mustang is the car to beat this week. I mean, we still have the McLaren, the Lambo, and the Audi. Of course, I hope that the Audi will be super duper fast. But that's more hoping than real pace. Overdid it a bit. Let's try it again. Off track, but still was okay. Didn't gain too much there. 38,489. Lost a bit through the hairpin. Yeah, was okay. Still can push a bit more even. Okay, also better exit here. Look at this, going to be a good lap.
New fast flat for you.
And 38,392. Still think I can go a bit faster in this car. Let's bring the brake bias further back. Give it more rotation. Yeah, decent. There we go. This is going to be a good lap.
New fast flat for you.
38,346. 2/10 faster. We have a new leader in GT3 comparison. It is the Mustang. Not a big surprise. But still, this car felt so good. So it will be pretty good in the fixed, I guess. And might be also the fastest car. 346 in the open setup races. Sorry, Ferrari. Ferrari is still second place. Let's give second place also color. Handling pretty nice. Also quite stable. I give it 4 stars. Fast and planted. Okay, then we have just 3 cars left. So should I go for Lambo and Audi next? Let's start off with the Lambo. To set the stage, and hopefully I can be as fast with the Audi then. Oh, let's see. Borghini. Yeah, the question is, can one car beat the Mustang around here or not? Looks like... I have a feeling that most people will race the Mustang again. Hey, Pancho! You're welcome, you're welcome. All good, all good. You also can... German is also fine. Yeah, every other language it's a bit difficult because I can't read that. Only can read German and English. Thank you for the follow, Tony. Really appreciate that. But really nice to know that this comparison does not only help me, and still helping someone else as well. That's good to know. Okay, let's see how the lamp performs. This will be pretty close to the Audi as well. And as you all know, I have to race the Audi for the rest of the season. Ah, there is the monitor again. Blocks the apex. There we go. First lap, pretty safe, felt pretty good. Let's see, how is it into turn 1? Also not really scary. So far the Lambo feels really safe. Usually when the car is feeling too safe, it's not fast. But let's wait till the tires are warm to judge the Lambo. In terms of driving feel, it feels really good, not too understeery. And also pretty well balanced, so definitely a lot easier to drive than the Corvette. Honestly, I really like the steering feel of the Lambo and the Audi. But it's still fun to race the Audi, even though I will be struggling with pace here again, I think. Usually I'm always a bit slower in the Audi than in the Lambo. Tires are just getting warm, so next lap will be the first one that's really comparable. But also the Lambo feels like it has great traction. Traction control is already set to 1. Also here it's quite easy for the car when I stomp into the throttle. Doesn't want to step out on the rear. Okay. 39.4. Oh, it also felt pretty good hitting that curb. On some cars you really have to avoid that. $39.4. So basically shaving a second off. Maybe shifting earlier to 3rd gear. Hey, Swag! Welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow, Jonte. Really appreciate that. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Swag. 38.8, okay. Okay, that was a bit much rotation. Let's try this again. It feels like it's gonna be tricky to be fast in the Lambo. So hopefully we'll be a bit fast in the Audi. Ah! You're moving to Dresden, okay. That's still good to hear that everything else is fine. What's wrong with Dresden? Isn't it going to be a more hip city now? Or getting to be more hip? Okay, Mr. Lambo. Place. Ah, okay. Different in costs. Dresden is fine as long as you don't go too far out. But I guess that's the same with every big city, right? I mean, it's at least it's the same for Vienna. Certain districts are a bit more, I don't know, let's say harsh. Yeah, I still want to compare them all. And because first of all, I really enjoy to drive all the cars, and also people who watch this enjoy the comparison, so I still keep it going for now. I really doubt it would be as fun watching me for hours on just try to get faster in the Audi. I'll try that during the races. There we go. Yeah, the Lambo still feels a bit understeery. Found a good lap. 38.6. Let's see. Oh, really? Berlin gets nicer on the outskirts? Interesting. $138.6. Okay, this gives me hope for the Audi. Not too bad so far. I mean, we're still a bit off from the Mustang. But that has to be expected. The Mustang is overall the meta car. Also depends on the direction in Vienna. When you get closer to the Alte Donau and these outskirts are really nice places there. There's a lot more nature. Feels like I'm already on the edge with the Lambo. Let's give it one more try. Ah, okay. What did you race? What? Swag? Ah, Nordschleife, okay. Nordschleife MX-5. Oh, it's nice. It's nice to have good pace on a certain combination. Then I always feel a bit less uneasy when I'm going to this track. Yeah, true. How can you get tired of Nordschleife? No, just the races, I guess, right? Hey, Murdoch. Ah, okay. Ah, that's good to hear. But we have the same feeling about driving the Beamer. Forces you to be smooth. Yeah, I really have it down on the GT4 BMW to drive it smooth. And I think also here in the GT3 car it was a decent pace, but I still think you can go even faster in the Beamer. Okay, I think I reached my limit in the Lambo, 138.605. Not bad, but when you look at the Mustang in comparison, I'm a bit off. Oh, the Lambo looks so nice and sounds so nice. Ah, okay. So you really drive the BMW more often. Yeah, I always see some people race it pretty frequently, but last week at Adelaide I didn't saw many Beamers. I think I didn't see any in top split. Was full of Lambos. Yeah. Ah, it's interesting that you see it the same way as I do. I mean, in general, there's nothing wrong with a softer front end. I also enjoy the softer front end on the Mercedes, but yeah, that's true that the BMW can feel wake at times. 605. Was 605, right? I'll double check. Yes. Okay, then let's go to the Audi and hope that this will be comparable. Lambo felt, I give it 4 stars in handling. Stability was really stable. I give it 5 stars. Was just a bit understeery. Other than that, I'll also give it 4 stars in stability. It was getting a bit loose on the rear, turning into turn 1. At Road America. 4 out of 5 pro split teams were in the Beamer. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't doing any Road America. I focus on GT Sprint this season. And also doing some GT4 on the side. Okay, let's go on with the Audi. I hope I have decent pace in this. This is my challenge car for this season. Will only race the Audi in the official series. And if you're enjoying the stream so far on YouTube, please consider leaving a like. Really would appreciate that. And for last, we leave the McLaren. Let's see. But I really doubt that any car can challenge the Ford. Just felt so planted again. Let's see. That's one thing that I took over from GT4 racing is in GT4 you can really have to underdrive the cars, and then you're gonna be really fast. And yeah, before that, usually when I raced GT3, I was trying to push the cars. Like certain cars need to be pushed, like the Porsche, in my opinion at least. Porsche or the Lambo as well. And yeah, racing more GT4 really helped me take over this smooth and underdriving mindset over to the Beamer. And I think it helps me in the GT3 car. Esports alternative. Okay, race setup is in. Let's see how my car for this week will perform here. Porsche GT3? It's not too bad. I saw actually quite a lot of them in Adelaide last week in Top Split. And also here it feels pretty decent. I know with some setups the car can feel really off. I also had this experience already. But for whatever reason, the car felt fine here. So maybe it's not going to be too bad this week at Hockenheim. Where's IMSA going this week? IMSA has such a great schedule this season. But I also don't mind Hockenheim. I think it's a great track for some GT3 racing. Monza. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I'm fine at Hockenheim. No. Monza isn't actually too bad. It's I mean, of course, turn 1 chicane, there will be always some crashes. But overall, I think Monza isn't that much worse than Road America or Imola for multiclass. Famous last words. I can joke around because I'm not racing Monza this week. No, I think Monza gets a bad rep for multiclass racing. But the last races I had there really weren't that bad. Oh yeah, and again, the Audi is feeling a bit better than the Lambo. This car is just less understeery with the setups from Go Setups. A good amount of rotation. Can get a bit rear happy towards the end of the race, I guess. Actually, I really enjoy to drive the Audi. This car feels so alive. 39.7. Bit bouncy. There's the first flying lap. I won 39.7. I'm fine with that. Let's see how much we can improve it. PC is at 1 in this setup, okay. Also here. Bit understeer. Oh, Pope, thank you for the resub. Thank you, man. Really appreciate your support. Big thanks to you. Oh. Hope you had a great weekend. Maybe I can go faster than with the Lambo. That would be nice. It was alright, okay. Yeah, then it's fine. I guess you would need more time for playing computer games at some point. But we can do this during the week. Okay. Now it would be nice to crack into the 138s with the Audi. Now also more grip on the exit here. Maybe the tires just weren't warm enough. Oh. I see. There we go. 39 flat. Yeah, but sadly I have to race the Audi. This is my challenge for this season, only racing the Audi. So, the car that I'm in right now. Hopefully it helps me a bit with my racecraft and also fiddling around with setup changes a little bit more than just picking the best car every week. So yeah, this lap can be already sub 139 if I'm not messing it up. Oh, that was close. I mean, I'm pushing the car way more than the Ford. Porsche or the Beamer for the 3-hour race? Ooh, it really depends. They're so different. I don't know. If you usually think the Porsche is too sketchy to drive for you, then really try it out here. It feels pretty safe, at least with Go setups. Also make sure to try the car with a low fuel load, because the balance of the Porsche really changes a lot. Because the Porsche has the tank in the front, and then you have a lot less weight on the front axle. But the Beamer feels stable and safe as always. If you drive the Beamer a lot, guess you will be fine. If you want to win, you run the Ford Mustang. Here it could be a bit more oversteer. And over the curbs the car is not super safe. It gets a bit bouncy at times. 38.8. Oh. Oh, this will be a struggle. Oh no. Oh no. It will be tricky again in the Audi. You hate the Ford? Okay. No, I hate none of them. Just think that the Corvette sometimes is a bit too much of a death trap on certain setups. Oh, this looks like a much better lap. Can we already see my advancements in driving one car after 2 weeks? Oh, it's so bouncy here. Ah, lost a lot of time again. 38.5. But still, fine. It's the least favorite. Interesting. I always figured the Ford is really catered to most people because so many are racing it. But maybe so many people are just racing it because it's fast. $38.5. Not bad. Even a bit faster than the Lambo. There we go. Oh, that was too much. Thank you for the follow, Tonk. Really appreciate that.
Penalty for cutting the course.
Let's reset and try one more. Oh. Yeah, that reset is pretty old. Try 5th gear here. Oh, that's not really helping me. Brake bias a bit backwards. Yeah, I'll still do the McLaren. Save the McLaren for last. Most people drive it because it's meta. Okay. No, for me it was the other way around. I always enjoyed to drive the Mustang, but I was never really fast in it. The Audi feels a bit too bouncy for my liking. The Lambo felt so soft over curbs. That's already pretty close. The rest of the pace I think I can figure out throughout the week. With some setup changes. This off track, it's so... Okay, I think the 138.558 should be decent for now. Someone is running a triple screen setup. Okay, 138. Double check 38.558. First time that I'm faster in the Audi than in the Lambo. Even though these two cars are like cousins. The same, pretty much the same engine. There are a few differences, but they are minute. They're not that big. Ability, handling, it gets a 5-star. All right. Oh, I have. Okay, then one more car is left for this comparison. It is the McLaren. So, yeah, 2/10 off with the Audi compared to the Mustang. This will be a struggle again this week. But let's see. I'll take a short toilet break and I'll be back in a minute. Wrong when I said I want to end this year 2025 with a bang. And here it is. Oh, thankfully I collected no one else here. Saved it. Just my normal tire warming routine. Oh yeah, good exit.
There's an incident in turn 2. Looks like it's flat. Go right. Go right.
Left side, clear left.
Clear on the left. Go right.
La 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 la. Oh my god, I witnessed a murder. Oh. Bump draft, yeah. Teamwork. Oh my god, this will end in tears. Yeah. Oh. Woohoo! Tear. I felt like Austin Powers getting out of this. Finally made it out. Check, good day. Oh yeah. These were touching and then here comes the T-bone. What a race start. Hope you're doing well, Jack. Okay, let's get ready for the last car. The McLaren. Will it be able to beat the almighty Ford Mustang? I don't think so, but let's see how close it will get. I thought I would have been closer with the Ferrari as well in terms of lap time, but hey. Okay, let's switch to the race setup, and here we go. Usually the McLaren always really excels for me on tracks where you really need to get into a flow, like Brands Hatch. Still remember there I really enjoyed to race the McLaren, and also my pace was not bad. I think on more traditional tracks, usually I cannot play out the traits of the McLaren as well. But let's see. Let's try to get the tires warm first. Traction feels already quite nice. Here we get some understeer. But on most of the tracks, the McLaren is always viable. It was also the fastest car at Spa at some point, right? After the BOP adjustments, I saw a lot more people racing the McLaren all of a sudden. That was nice to see in a way. Okay. Let's see. If the first flying lap is already below a 1 minute 40, and it's a good sign. If it's already to close to a 1 minute 38, then it would be great. I don't think that will be the case. Already week 7 again in iRacing. Seasons, they pass by so fast. It will be interesting what they will bring for the next season already. Oh yeah, this car feels really smooth going over curbs. Let's go. $140, okay. No, I haven't bought the new Laguna Seca yet. I don't think I need to this season. Or is it still coming up in GT3 Sprint? I'm not sure actually. But so far I held out on buying Laguna Seca. Hey Michael, good evening. I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome back. Oh yeah, come on. Horrific track anyway. Yeah, it's Laguna Seca is really twisty. It's, in my opinion, it's more suited for slower car classes. Something like IMSA there, I don't know. It's a bit scary. Ah, so yeah, when it's not in GT3 Sprint. And I think it's also not in the GT4 schedule, so... Ah, you did IMSA there last season. Oh no! Yeah, I mean, when the iRating spread is pretty high, especially in the prototypes, then it can get really scary really quick, especially on a track like Laguna Seca with a corkscrew. Yeah, you have a lot of options between the Ford Mustang, and you also can try the Ford Mustang. All the other cars are pretty similar in pace. That's actually a good surprise. It's not really a car that's falling off in a way. But in the Mustang it really felt like effortless to do these lap times. So I'm pretty sure it will be a Mustang Cup this week. Although I will come to the grid with the Audi again. Yeah, also the Merc felt really nice. Ah, it was the first GT3 that you bought. Interesting. I raced the Merc for quite some time. Few seasons back. But since this season and already last season as well, the Ferrari just feels so good. And I'm really fast in it. But as you know, for the rest of the season I will only race the Audi. And last week I was actually fine racing the Audi because it was really strong at Adelaide. And I saw throughout the week more and more Audis signed up for the races. Yeah, apart from fixed, of course. There you still have to race the Mustang. No, I also did some fixed races. It was decent. Of course, I was struggling a bit more than the Mustangs. But I was competitive in the Audi. I was really good. This week here it will look different again. You're already the second one who's saying this today. Really? So you're definitely not alone. I think the Mustang actually feels alright for me. Took me a while to understand the car. I still prefer the Mercedes, honestly, in terms of how the front end feels, because the Mustang can feel a bit raw at times. And the Merc is still a bit more dampened and has more body roll to it. A powerboat, yeah. But that's also part of the fun when you step into the throttle and the car just goes. Oh, I would say for the front engined GT3 cars, I still prefer the driving feel of the Merc as well. But I don't mind the Mustang, it's a nice car. Okay, I did a 138.9 in the McLaren. Right now I don't really have a feeling how much faster I can go or not. I think I'm braking a bit too early here at times. But this car is just a breeze over the curbs. I still have to think about a solution with the Audi here. The McLaren feels pretty safe. The suspension is quite soft, so it's pretty easy over curbs. I'm pretty sure you also can take the inside curb on turn 1 with this car. And on certain corners it really helps you, like when you're cutting over the curb, and with this car that's not a problem. Other than that, traction is really good. Sometimes I struggle a bit with accelerating out of corners. Get the grip down, but also here grip is pretty nice in the McLaren. brake a bit later. Still fine. Oh, it depends really who's driving it. I'm usually not that fast in the Beamer, but today I took a different approach. Like, really tried to underdrive the Beamer, and I think it went quite well. My lap time is actually pretty close to the other cars. Usually I'm always a bit off with the BMW. Hey, I was talking about me, not about you, Michael. Don't drop the first gear in some corners. I think I'm only taking first here in the... Oh, you mean the Beamer? Sure. Here it feels good. 38.9. That would be the worst time, right? Every other car is below 139 easily. Let's see. The car is feeling good, but maybe it's feeling too safe. Sometimes when a car is feeling too good, it's also slow. Oh, now it fell a bit late, but the car is still stable. Also here, your car bounces a bit, but it still stays settled. Okay, let's give it another try. Finally, good turn one. Okay, okay. Maybe there's hope. Oh! 60 lap of Indianapolis. One caution. Only one caution? You were lucky. And what do you think of the O'Reilly series? I don't have the cars. This is the successor of the Xfinity cars, right? Finished P9. Oh, nice. Yeah, these cars got no pit limiter, right? Yeah, a lot of people raced Xfinity. They always said it's more fun than Cup cars. I have to try them next demo drive. Okay. 138.7. I think with some more seat time, let's give it one more lap. Also, the McLaren is viable if you wanna come second. Ah, no, I'm messed up already. Was too late for turn 2. I'd still try to bring this lap in. We also changed the brake bias a little bit to give it more rotation. Look at this. Already a tenth faster on the exit of the hairpin. No, 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 no. Sausage can be tricky. There we go. 138.6.
New fast lap for you.
All of the cars so close. That doesn't happen that often. 138.613. Let's write this down. 38.613. Handling, I have to give it a 5-star again. Stability is also... All of the cars handled so nicely. Good, felt really good over curbs. You're going with the McLaren? Yeah, definitely not a bad choice here. Really feels good over the curbs. Okay, let's update my text file here. Okay. And let's sum this up. Where is my sheet? Here we go. Okay. For this week's GT3 car comparison at Hockenheim in the GT Sprint Series, there is no way around the Ford Mustang. I was 0.2 faster than with any other car. Closest I got was with the Ferrari, and all of the other cars were pretty close, but yeah, the fastest car was the Mustang overall. I will go with the Audi again because it's demanded by my challenge. So if you want to check that out, I'll be streaming throughout first day, all day. You bought the Audi TCR, LMP2 and Porsche GTP yesterday as well. Got all the road cars that you wanted. There will come a time when you want more. Trust me. Yeah, GT4 cars are also nice to drive. Yeah, me too. But I'm signed up to iRacing already for more than 7 years. And my subscription never run out. I always pay them. Okay. Who should we raid? Who is online? Oh, Lasse is streaming again? Nice to see him back. Wie Chalet? Yeah? Haven't is she also streaming iRacing? Chalet. S-Meet is online as well. Wow, 1,100 subscribers. Yeah, I saw some shorts of Esmeet. I hope I pronounced it right. Let's rate her. Let's support the Netherlands. All right. So thanks a lot to all of you again. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the follows today. And of course, as always, thank you for the nice chat. We will be rating Esmeet. She's a streamer. I saw a lot of shorts from her already, so let's check her out. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll be online tomorrow. Oh, here we go. Tomorrow morning, doing my first races in the Audi at Hockenheim, and then we'll be racing also on Wednesday and Thursday, so another 4-stream week. So thank you all for watching again, and I hope you have a good one. Bye bye.